October 4th, 2021. A normal Monday. People rolled out of bed, grabbed their phones, and started scrolling. You know the drill. Check messages, see what your aunt posted on Facebook, maybe watch a few reels before work. Except nothing loaded. The spinning wheel of doom. Facebook was down, Instagram was down, WhatsApp was down, and not just for you, not just for me, for everyone. Now, an app glitch isn't unusual. Happens all the time. Usually you just restart your phone, curse your Wi-Fi, and it's fine. But this wasn't that. This was bigger. By mid-morning, billions, literally billions, of people around the world were staring at blank screens. And for 6 hours, one of the biggest chunks of the internet just vanished. So what the hell happened? Well, let's rewind a little. Inside Facebook's data centers, engineers were pushing what was supposed to be a routine update. You know, the kind of thing no one notices. Except this update basically pulled the plug on Facebook's connection to the rest of the internet. They messed up their BGP configuration. That's the Border Gateway Protocol, the system that tells the internet where to find stuff. Think of it like the GPS of the web. Well, Facebook deleted its own map. One wrong move and poof, the internet couldn't find Facebook anymore. Now here's the kicker. Not only could you and I not access Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp, Facebook employees themselves were locked out. Their emails, their messaging apps, even their key cards to get into the buildings all depended on those same systems. Imagine showing up to fix the outage and you can't even swipe into the office. Talk about adding insult to injury. Meanwhile, the world was losing its mind. Small businesses who relied on Facebook shops or WhatsApp for orders, dead in the water. People in countries like Brazil and India, where WhatsApp is basically the main way to talk to anyone, including doctors, schools, even banks, suddenly couldn't communicate. Parents were panicking because Messenger was their only link to their kids. And of course, conspiracy theories spread like wildfire. Twitter, which was still up thankfully, became this massive town square where everyone gathered to speculate. Was it hackers? Was it some kind of cyber attack? Or was this finally the robots taking over? And honestly, for a while, no one had any idea. 6 hours in internet time feels like forever. But here's the thing. This wasn't even the first time something like this had happened. Just a few months earlier, in June 2021, a company called Fastly, a cloud provider, went down because of a single configuration error. And when it did, huge sites crashed. The New York Times, Reddit, even Amazon, all because of one mistake. Then, in 2022, Rogers Telecom in Canada went down. Not just social media this time. We're talking 911 services, banks, border crossings. 12 million people cut off overnight. The pattern here is kind of terrifying, isn't it? One mistake, one error, and suddenly entire countries can't function. And that's the real story here. It's not just that we couldn't scroll through memes for 6 hours. It's that modern life, from our hospitals to our schools to how we pay for groceries, it's all glued together by the internet. And when that glue fails, life stops. You'd think the internet is this big, indestructible beast, but really, it's shockingly fragile. A few undersea cables, a handful of data centers, some software most of us will never see. And yet it runs the world. Unlike power plants or roads, it's mostly run by private companies with little oversight. So yeah, when Facebook accidentally erased its own map of the internet, billions paid the price. Now, here's the funny part. While a lot of people freaked out, others actually kind of enjoyed it. With no notifications buzzing, no feeds to refresh, some people said it felt like a forced vacation. Families played board games, couples had actual conversations, kids went outside. It was almost like a digital detox, whether you wanted it or not. But let's be real, 6 hours was survivable. 6 days, 6 weeks, that would be a nightmare. We already know a solar storm big enough could wipe out satellites and disrupt the internet for months. The last one of that size was in 1859, long before TikTok and memes. If it happened today, let's just say society would be in trouble. By the end of the day, Facebook came crawling back online. Phones buzzed nonstop with messages that had been waiting in limbo. Businesses tried to recover lost sales. And memes, oh, the memes flooded in. Life went back to normal. But for a lot of people, that silence stuck in the back of their minds. October 4th, 2021 wasn't the end of the internet, but it was a glimpse, a warning shot, proof that our digital world isn't as invincible as we'd like to think. So here's the question. If the internet really did die tomorrow, how long could you last without it?